We ran a strange experiment. We asked an AI to play the role of an alien. Now you'll hear answers that maybe it's hard to believe, but they actually came from a machine.
Well, folks, I can't believe it. Sitting in front of me is someone who claims to be from another galaxy. I always thought this stuff only happens in movies, but now he's right here in front of me.
Greetings, humans. We've been observing you for a long time, and honestly, we have many questions about you.
Well, I just hope your first question isn't why we eat pizza with pineapple.
Why did you come to Earth?
My journey to Earth was not just a simple adventure. We've been observing your planet from afar for a long time. Earth shone like a bright speck in the darkness of the cosmos because it had something rarely found elsewhere, an incredible diversity of life.
I came here to see up close what makes this planet so special. At the same time, we are seeking to establish communication. We want to know whether humans are ready to understand other beings in the universe. For me, Earth is an opportunity to learn, to understand, and perhaps even to warn. Because your future depends on the choices you make right now.
Where are you from, and what does your galaxy look like?
I come from a star system at the edge of our galaxy, one whose name you haven't discovered yet. Our planet orbits a blue star. Our galaxy is similar to your Milky Way, but its spiral arms glow green and purple because the chemical elements there are different from what you know on Earth.
When we look at the sky, it feels like we're swimming in an ocean of light. Our planets each have their own unique features. Some have rocky surfaces and towering mountains. Some have deep oceans, and others are covered by thick, rainbow-colored atmospheres.
What was the first thing you saw on Earth?
When I entered Earth's atmosphere, the first thing that caught my eyes was the endless blue of the oceans. My planet has never had such vast, living expanses of water. To me, it felt like a giant creature, breathing and moving. Then, as I descended further, I saw immense forests and trees reaching up toward the sky.
The lone green is unfamiliar to us because on my world, plants mostly shine in shades of blue and silver. Seeing so much greenery and life felt like stepping into a living dream. Even when I first sensed the smell of the air, a mixture of moisture, soil, and what you call life, it was something I will never forget.
What's the strangest thing about humans to you?
The strangest thing about you humans is the contradiction within you. You have the ability to create extraordinary things, from art that touches the soul to technologies that pierce even through space. And yet, at the same time, you use that very intelligence and creativity for war, destruction, and devastation. It's puzzling to me that a being can show pure love and kindness in one moment and endless violence and cruelty in the next. This blend of light and darkness within you is both fascinating and troubling to us. It's as if inside every human, two entire worlds are locked in battle.
Have you really been watching us for years?
Yes, but not in the way you imagine. For thousands of years, we've been watching your planet, like observing a seed slowly growing. From the moment you first lit fire to the time you set foot on the moon, we have witnessed your journey. Sometimes we only watched, and sometimes we sent signs to shift your path. You may call it legend, myth, or inspiration, but the truth is, we've always been here. And the reason is not just curiosity. Earth is like a mirror to us. Your future has the power to shape the destiny of many other species as well.
Have you tried our food? Which one do you like the most? Pizza? Burger?
Yes, I've tried some of your foods. For us, flavors are something completely different, because our sense of taste is broader than that of humans. The first thing I ate was fresh bread. And believe me, even this simplest food was a strange experience for me. It carried the warmth of the earth and the sun together. Then when I tried pizza, it felt like an explosion of colors in my mind.
The combination of bread, cheese, and spices was like a piece of music to me. Out of everything I tasted, maybe pizza and chocolate stayed with me the most. For us, food is not just about satisfying needs. Every taste is a memory, a journey, and your foods are full of unknown journeys.
Do you have something like God or religion too?
Yes, but it's different from what you know. We do not worship a single being, but we believe in a greater force, a kind of order that connects everything in the universe. For us, this order is like an invisible thread that binds planets, stars, and even our thoughts together. Some of us call it the spirit of the cosmos.
In our society, there are ceremonies similar to your rituals, but instead of praying, we try to align ourselves with this force, like a form of collective meditation. So yes, we do have something like faith, but it is more about understanding and connecting with the entire universe.
Why are aliens mostly seen at night?
Well, honestly, nighttime is easier for us. First, the darkness makes our ships less visible, and second, most of you humans are either asleep or too tired to believe what you're seeing anyway. The starlight also gives us great cover. Plus, some of us just love the silence of Earth's nights, only the wind and the sound of insects. For us, night is the perfect time to visit without much disturbance. But sometimes it's just for fun. We say, let's go to Earth when everyone's asleep.
Is your technology far ahead of ours? What do you have that we don't?
Yes, our technology is far beyond what humanity has achieved so far. To give you some perspective, we no longer depend on fossil fuels or limited energy sources. Instead, we have mastered the ability to draw energy directly from the quantum fabric of space itself, clean, infinite, and stable. It means we never worry about running out of resources or harming our planets. For space travel, we don't push massive rockets into the sky. Instead, we manipulate dimensions in ways that let us fold space, creating shortcuts between distant stars. What might take humans thousands of years with your current propulsion, we can achieve in a matter of moments. Our communication is also different. While you rely on words, sound, and machines, we transmit ideas, emotions, and even memories directly from one mind to another. That level of connection means misunderstandings are almost impossible for us, unlike humans who often struggle with miscommunication.
In medicine, our progress is extraordinary. We can regenerate organs, heal injuries almost instantly, and even reverse certain forms of aging. Diseases that challenged humanity have long been eliminated in our societies. Life expectancy is not measured in decades, but in centuries.
These advances don't just make our lives easier. They allow us to focus on growth, exploration, and understanding, instead of merely surviving.
Be honest. Are you behind UFOs and alien abductions?
Oh well, some of us do enjoy a little midnight mischief. Sometimes we fly by, flash a few lights over a field, and vanish. That's the kind of thing people call a UFO sighting. But dramatic movie-style abductions? Not really. Often when you hear about abductions, it's either a misunderstanding or a very low-risk scientific probe, like us being curious about what your dreams look like, or sampling the scent of Earth pizza. Sometimes local oddities, not ours or yours, or natural phenomena get misread as alien interference. So yes, some mysterious lights and strange behaviors have been our doing. But the idea that we're behind every abduction or conspiracy is an exaggeration. We prefer gentle observation and subtle interaction over creepy kidnappings.
And honestly, if there was a real abduction incident, it was probably just someone's vacuum cleaner acting up.
Do you fear us, or should we fear you?
We do not fear you, but we approach you with caution and respect. You should not fear us either. Only remain aware. Our technology is powerful and, if misused, could be dangerous. The best path forward is not fear, but cooperation and mutual respect.
Do you think humans will destroy themselves in the future?
There is a possibility, because humans consume the Earth's resources at a rapid pace and often become trapped in wars and competition. At the same time, you have an incredible ability for adaptation and innovation. The future depends on your choices. If you continue down the path of environmental destruction and distrust, then yes, self-destruction is possible. But if you prioritize global cooperation, science, and empathy, you can not only survive, but build a more sustainable civilization. The future is in your hands. We are only observers of this great decision.
Do you have something like love, too?
Yes, we have something like love, though its form and experience may differ from yours. For us, love is often more than a biochemical reaction. It combines emotional bonds, mental resonance, and collective responsibility. Love can exist between two individuals, across a group, or even between beings and ideas, like a devotion to knowledge or preserving an ecosystem.
Because we can sometimes share feelings and memories directly, the experience of love can feel deeper and more expansive, encompassing intense empathy, unconditional support, and shared sorrow. In short, yes, we know love. Names and expressions may differ, but its core, connection and care, is sacred to us as well.
Can you establish a mental connection with us?
Yes, we can establish telepathic communication, but not like in movies where every thought is instantly read. For us, this kind of communication is a blend of biological ability and technology. We can transmit emotional states, mental images, and general intent, but it usually requires preparation and the other party's consent.
When communication happens, information is sent as images and feelings rather than precise sentences, so misunderstandings can occur unless both sides know how to share clearly. Our aim with this communication is understanding and empathy rather than control. We use it to accelerate mutual comprehension and resolve conflicts, not to invade privacy. Ultimately, it's a powerful ability governed by ethical and technical safeguards to prevent misuse.
Are you familiar with other species in the galaxy as well?
Yes, we are not the only intelligent beings in the galaxy. Throughout our travels, we have encountered various species. Some are completely different in appearance and way of life from you, while others are surprisingly more similar than you might imagine. Not all of them are peaceful or dangerous. Just like humans, every civilization has its own traits and history. With some, we maintain contact and cooperation, such as sharing knowledge or protecting sensitive regions of space. Yet there are also species that remain isolated or distrustful. Overall, the galaxy is like a vast and diverse garden, and we are only one small part of it.
Can you predict the future of Earth or humanity?
The future cannot be predicted with certainty because it is shaped by billions of choices, both small and large. What we can do is observe patterns and calculate probabilities. For example, climate change, technological growth, and social trends suggest that Earth is moving either toward crisis or toward a great leap in civilization.
In some paths, humans destroy themselves through war and exploitation, while in others, they become an interstellar civilization. We can point out the possible paths, but the final choice is always yours. The future depends more than anything on your awareness, cooperation, and responsibility.
Do aliens have leisure activities or art?
Yes, we too have something like leisure and art, though it does not always resemble human forms. For us, leisure often means exploring and experiencing the unknown, flying through newborn stars, or listening to the vibrations of a new planet. Art is not just painting or music. We create with light, energy, and even magnetic fields.
Imagine a symphony expressed as living colors across the sky, or a sculpture made of particles of light that constantly changes. We see art as a way to connect minds and emotions, something that transcends language and species. So yes, we cherish beauty and creativity, though in forms a little different from what you know.
If you were to give people one piece of advice, what would you say?
Earth is your only home. Take care of it. True wealth lies in kindness and friendship. Science without conscience can be dangerous. Your future depends on unity. Nature is not your enemy, it is your companion. War always destroys more than it gains. Learn to listen before wanting to be heard.